Hey everybody, Stephen Aitchison here from CYT-Crypto. I want to bring you a video on one coin I think is going to go up 1000% this year, and it's a relatively unknown coin. Now this is going to be a brilliant coin for 2018, and they've got big news coming out. Well, they've had the news out for a while just now, but people are starting to clamour because of this news coming up next week, January the 15th, Monday, January the 15th. So, what is the coin that's going to go up 1000% this year? Now, you might be thinking with the recent current rises in the crypto market, you might be thinking 1000% is not that much, but if you put $1,000 in and get $10,000 out, then I think that's a good return on investment. And it's relatively safe, I would say. I'm kind of being conservative at 1000%, but this is relatively safe. So we'll just look at the markets just now, see what's been happening. My portfolio tanked in the last 2 hours. It dropped 25%, my whole portfolio. I'll just show you my portfolio very quickly. And we're going back up, which is good. So this is my portfolio just now. You can see it kind of tanked all the way down to about 330,000. All the way, well, just under 330,000. And I didn't think it was going to come back up, but it's coming back up now and to 356,000, which is good. And that's some of the coins I've got in my portfolio just now. That's a very quick snapshot of that. So what's been happening in the markets? Bitcoin's down. That's why everybody's kind of panicking. I don't know why they're panicking, but it seemed to be a crash panic for some reason in the last couple of hours. I can't find any news about what's going on just now, but it seems to be coming back up, which is good. So Bitcoin crashed and everything else kind of went with it as well, which is not good, but they're starting to come back up now, which is good. So Bitcoin, we're up to the full market cap. We'll just refresh this, is 714 billion. So that kind of crash, you'll be able to see that crash just now. If we look on 1 day, I'll go for 7 days. So we were up to 830 billion, just shy of that $1 trillion. But you can see here on the 8th of January, kind of went all the way down to 702 and it's coming back up to 714. So crashed big time, but it seemed to be a flash crash for whatever reason. As I said, I can't find out any news at the moment. The BTC dominance is kind of stable at 34%, 34.6%, going up slightly. Which is not a bad thing. So that's quite cool as well. We don't want Bitcoin to disappear off the face of the earth altogether, which is never going to happen anyway, but that's where we are just now. So at the moment, Bitcoin is sitting at 14,597 according to Crypto Compare just now, so that's good. What's gone up just now? We can just have a look at what's gone up. So just have a look at the market cap and the big change. Common Hood, 112%. Neblio is one of the ones I actually bought yesterday. I bought this for $18 yesterday, and it's already gone up to $42.15, which is crazy. I'll just show you that trade there. 7th of January I bought it. You can see I bought it there for $18.14. And it's already up to 42.38 just now, with a profit so far of $8,500, 133% on the kind of financial price, the dollar price, and 168% on the Bitcoin price. So we'll just wait for Bitcoin coming back up, and these two should stabilize together. So that was a good buy yesterday. One of the other ones I bought yesterday, which has gone down, Substratum has gone down. I bought it at 238 yesterday and also bought it at 276 and put a few thousand in that, and it's kind of gone down just now. But we'll see what happens with that. Monetha, one of my other big holdings, kind of shot down when Bitcoin crashed there. Monetha crashed with it, but I'm sure that's going to go back up to over 53 cents, 54. That's one of my big plays for 2018. So looking good for that. Okay, so what is the coin that is going to do well for this year? I'll just show you just now. Can I show you? Yes, we can. So you probably, or you might not know it. It's Wagerr. So Wagerr is the one I'm going to be recommending to get in just now. It's only got a market capitalisation of 117 million just now, and the volume is around about 1 million per day, and the circulating supply is 183 million. So this has a long way to go. And I guess what we wanted to reach is $1 billion market cap, but I think it could do much more than that, and that's why I think it's going to 10x this year. So $1,000 in this will bring you $10,000 back. As I said, it's a relatively safe bet for this one. So what is Wagerr? I'll just get rid of this. This is a chart just now. So I bought this when it came out in ICO stage in June last year at 6 cents. And it's went up 833% at the moment. And yeah, the price has gone down to as low as 4 cents. Just under 4 cents, but recently it's shot up, and I'm going to tell you why in a second. So just have a look at Wagerr just now. What is it? Basically, it's a betting platform, but it's a betting platform with a difference. You're cutting out the middleman. So just now, if you're going to place a bet, you have to go through somebody to do it. It's going to be person to person direct, so it's decentralized user to betting system basically. And it's free of all regulatory bodies, which is good. I don't know if this is going to change in the future. We're going to have to wait and see what happens with that. But that might change in the future. But it means there's just no middleman there at all. So it's trustless betting that they call it, which is good. So if you want to place a bet on something and somebody else is going to place a bet on something else, essentially you're betting between the two of you, and the person who wins will get that bet. That's kind of how it works, but you're not going to see the person, obviously. As well, so there'll be thousands of people using this when the testnet comes out on the 15th of January. Well, not thousands then, but when testnet comes out, they're going to be doing a lot of this kind of trialing it out just to see how it goes and things like that as well. So it's got web wallet as well, it's got a Chrome app as well that you can use. But the big thing for me is they're going to be issuing this on the 15th of January for masternodes. So you can buy a master node for this as well. I'm just going to see if it's in their roadmap. Yeah, here we go. January 15. Wagerr proof of stake. Mainnet launches with masternode. So the mainnet is going to launch, and the testnet as well. So it's going to be launching with a masternode. So to get a masternode, it's going to be $25,000 Wagerr coins, which is roughly, we'll just see how much that is. If it's 64 cents just now. So it's going to cost you $16,000 for a masternode. Now, I bought in 30,000 coins when it first came out in ICO stage, so I'm definitely going to get a masternode, but I might actually buy in and try and get 2 or 3 masternodes for this. And if you don't know what a masternode is, you've probably seen, what's the best example? Dash. Dash is a masternode. So you can earn, if you've got a VPN or a VPS, a virtual private server, you can configure it so you're contributing to the Wagerr kind of platform and letting it test and doing all the blocks and that for it as well. And if you've got a VPS or something like that, you can upload all the kind of files to there if you've got enough Wagerr tokens. So you're given all your tokens, i.e. 25,000, and putting them on this VPS, and it's going to use that to kind of make the blockchain much better, much safer, much quicker as well, and to test it as well. But you earn coins back. So you get Wagerr coins for having a masternode, just like the Dash masternode. So if you look at the Dash masternodes, how much is Dash just now? Coin market cap, Dash, it's $1,000, so it's $1 million for a masternode. If we're doing it, and just if my calculations are correct, star 1000. Yeah, it's 1 million for a masternode. If you were to buy a Dash masternode, you'd have to pay $1 million for it. But there's a big return on investment from having a Dash masternode. Apart from the Dash price going up, you're also going to get Dash coins for having that masternode on VPS. So masternodes are a big deal. And this is why Wagerr has gone up in price so much just now. It's went 10x from where it was. But it's went 10x, and it's only $117 million market cap. I think this is going to go up to at least $7 to $10 this year. So that's 10x again. So if you think about it, from their ICO, it's only gone up 1,000%. Now, if you think about some of the other ICOs that have gone up 17,000%, you'll see, we'll just have a look at this. ICO stats. Okay, so ROI since ICO, and we want to see the change. So NXT, that's just unbelievable how much that has gone up. Is that 2 million? 2 million% that's gone up. IOTA has gone up 830,000%. So $1 in, you'd get 830,000 back. $1 in NXT, you'd have got 2.8 million back. That's just unbelievable when you think about it. Stratus is a high one. Neo is a high one as well, 303,000. These are just incredible numbers. That's why it's so good to get in on ICOs if you find a good one. But how do you find a good one? That's a whole other ball game altogether. So we're just going to have a look at some of them. What's one of the lowest ones? Is Wagerr on that actually? Wagerr might be on this. Because it went up 8, yeah, it is. 896% has went up already. But compare that with some of the other ones. Even 6,000%. Waves has gone up 6,000%. Tokes has gone up 5,000%. Metal, 3,000%. Economy, 3,000% as well. This is just unbelievable how much these go up. Oh, we'll just go back to that. So yeah, it's pretty crazy how much these can actually go up, and pretty amazing actually. Recent performance, Nameek is 96,000%. Just crazy. So this is why ICOs are really good, and this is why I bought the Wagerr ICO. I just seen something in it, but I only put $2,000 in it. So I put $2,000 in. What's that at just now? Wagerr is sitting at $17,000, and that's gone down today. That's gone down about 7 or 8 cents today. So it was up to about 20,000, and when the Bitcoin price comes back up to about 16, 17,000, that price will come up as well. So no doubt about that. So I think Wagerr is a really, really good bet. Pardon the pun. Now don't pardon it. It was meant. So 1,000%, if you put $1,000 in just now, you're going to get roughly about 1,300 Wagerr, and I reckon that would be worth $13,000. If you can do that, if it's up to $10, it goes up to $13,000 for $1,000 in. I think this is a safe bet to go up for 2018, and I'm being conservative, saying it's going to go up that much. So $7 to $10, my target is for this. And I don't know, I think next week is going to moon as well, because more and more people are going to be finding out about this masternode. And once they find out that's only, well, I say only $16,000 for masternode, this is why it's gone up in price already. But once the masternode's set in place, more and more people are going to be clamouring for it. Once the kind of mainnet and testnet goes live as well. It's going to be an amazing coin, and I think it's a long-term hold for this. And it can, once we get to $1 billion, I can see this reaching 2 billion, 3 billion in the very near future as well. So that's my coin for today. Hope you are into Wagerr. If you're not, just let me know what you think about Wagerr if you've not checked it out yet. But check it out just now and see what you think. Let me know what you think. Just drop a comment in. And remember to subscribe to this channel. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And that'd be fantastic. I'm just growing this channel, just started it. Still finding my feet. So I'm just figuring out what to do. I'll probably bring you a kind of coin of the day every few days. I've got my Hashflare account that I was doing as well, but I don't really want to do that, to be honest, anymore. But I might show you one every month or something, just to show you how it's going. And it's going okay just now, actually. I've got about $5,000 for the first month from Hashflare, but I don't believe they're selling the accounts anymore. Hashflare, we'll just have a check and see what they're doing just now. limited stock. Yeah, they are back selling them. So the cloud mining for SHA-256 is $2.20 per 10 gigahash. So that's actually gone up. So yeah, they're still selling it. So I've made about $5,000 from putting 1 Bitcoin in just now for the first month. But I'm not going to be doing too much of those videos. Only be 1 video a month or something. It was just to test it, just to see how it went. I'd rather speak about coins that are doing well or coins that could do well and give you them as well. And I'll be bringing out a beginner's course. You're probably not a beginner if you're watching this, but I'll be bringing out a beginner's course about cryptocurrency, how you can get into it, how you can kind of research and buy crypto coins as well. So, and I'll tell you my story as well, how I went from, I sold one of my websites that I had, because I'm an online kind of marketer, sold one of the websites for $20,000, but instead of taking the cash, the $20,000, I elected to get it in 8 Bitcoin. So I managed to get 8 Bitcoins back in June 2017, reinvested it, sold all the Bitcoins and kind of went into altcoins, and I've managed to grow the portfolio, well it's went down today, grow the portfolio as it stands to $364,000 from a $20,000 investment. Plus I've got 3 ICOs I need to add to this as well when they come out at the end of January. So we're probably talking about nearly $500,000 from 20,000. So that's all good, and I'd love to show you how can I have done that. If you want to follow me, that's brilliant. If you don't, that's cool as well. There's loads of brilliant YouTubers out there that I follow as well, and I'll do a video about them as well. So until next time, have a brilliant day, and namaste. Take care. Bye now.